What's going on, everybody? It's John with the Tatum Brothers back again with another video. And today, I'm about to talk about a show that I just finished watching recently. And I thought I'll share with you my review or my take on how the show went and kind of where I'm thinking about the show and everything like that, all right? So the show that I'm talking about today is The Umbrella Academy. Yes, I'm distinguished. I watch shows like Umbrella Academy. I'm joking. But I do like the show Umbrella Academy. I've always kind of liked those kind of shows about superheroes like Marvel and DC and any type of, I watch anime too. Anything has to do with powers and, that kind of stuff. And Supernatural, Harry Potter, all of it. It's all cool. I like them all. But today we're talking about Umbrella Academy. And for those of you who don't know what Umbrella Academy is, it's on Netflix, give it a watch. But Umbrella Academy is about 7 kids who are born on the same day. But here's a twist. The ladies that gave birth to those children were not pregnant. Yeah. A whole bunch of Marys out here, just boop. Just imagine like all those guys like, nope, not my kid. So I'll kind of just recap the first season because right now they're in the second season. Therefore, I'll be kind of focusing more on this episode. But the first season, what happens is I'm trying to not spoil anything either at the same time, so bear with me. So in the first season, they're one of the powers of a member of the Umbrella Academy, which is a group of kids that come together. Those 7 kids that are born on the same day is what they're called. And one of them teleports in time. Now, when he teleports in time, he sees that the world ends. Yep, he sees the world ends. So what he does, as any superhero would do, is he tries to go back in time and save the world. In order to do that, he tries to get his other superhero brothers and sisters to stop it from happening. So after he goes to the future, he comes back to the present time to tell them, hey, the world's gonna end at this day. We have to stop it before it happens. And A, B, and C, this is what we have to do. And at first, a lot of the members are like, why we should believe in you? Just where are the facts and all that stuff. But then as it progresses, you kind of see these little things pop up, and information kind of comes up, and it's like, oh yeah, this is for real. And a bunch of bad guys and other things kind of pop in to kind of confirm that something is gonna happen. And also, the first season is a little slow, so kind of bear with it if you haven't seen the show. It gets better, trust me, it gets better. As the show progresses, they kind of figure out what causes basically the apocalypse. They find out that it's one of their siblings is the reason. When they find out about that, they were to stop them, they go back in time to stop that. So it's a lot of jumping back and forth, but like I said, they get to their sibling and they jump back in time to stop the apocalypse that is currently happening because of that sibling. It's a lot of jumping here, but when they go back in time with that sibling who causes the apocalypse, they jump too far, and then we begin season 2, which is what I'm about to talk about right now. Oh my gosh, that was woo! The sibling who can kind of teleport into time jumps a little too far, so they kind of go to a time frame that they're not from. So, and then you'll kind of see around that time what the kind of cultural things that kind of around that time and show up in this time zone within a 3-year span. So they go to the same place at different times within a 3-year span. And while they're there, the sibling that can teleport through time, he finds out that the apocalypse still doesn't stop. this apocalypse is basically falling. They're a magnet for destruction. And they kind of go through that kind of whole process again of kind of figure out how to stop the apocalypse. And a bunch of new bad guys kind of come in and they try to stop them from, stopping them from saving the world. And while they're in the time zone, of course they come at different times. So some people like start new lives for themselves and start catch feelings for other people from this time zone that they're not from, and it gets really tricky and interesting, and it's kind of fun to see how they take it, which is a direction that I did not see coming at all. What I expected was they go back in time and then they kind of stop it. And I guess technically that's how the show would end that way. But of course, they could have added like some type of, hey, you might have jumped not far enough, or you jumped to the point where you jumped too far and bring everybody to the future that you saw, or so that's kind of what I was thinking. But the direction they took was different what I was thinking. But I don't know. I still liked it. Not as much as the first season, but I still liked it. And how the second season ended it sets up for a good third season, because they start the apocalypse, but when they go back to their present time, things are altered because of what they did in the past. So things have been altered to where they're not exactly the way that they left it. So it'll be interesting to see how it kind of progresses and what they do with these new set of problems, I guess you could say. So I'm interested to see what happens and kind of how make these characters develop, and with the new characters that come in and how they they play a part in this new season that may be coming. So that's kind of my review on it. I mean, I liked it, not as much as the first season, but I still liked it, and it sets up for a good third season. And anyone who hasn't seen the show and kind of likes this kind of supernatural or Harry Potter, Marvel, DC, that kind of stuff, I think you guys will also enjoy this too. Like I said, the first half of the first season is a little slow, but get through that 5th episode and it starts to get really, really fun. So stick with it. I promise it's worth it. And yeah, I'm excited to see how they tackle this third season. And that's all I have for this video. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next one. Much love.